Hey everyone, Chaos Cross here of Old School Studios, here with the next episode of Jack and Daxter, a precursor to Legacy. In the last episode, we started getting a bunch of power cells in the next area, in the Snowy Mountain. In this episode, since we have 75 power cells, we're gonna go ahead and get on to the next area.
All right. With these additional power cells, I should be able to supply the heat shield with enough power to stand up to this lava. But the shield still has a limit. It will now withstand temperatures up to 800 degrees, but no more. So keep an eye on your gauge. I don't want to think about what those temperatures would do to your zoomer if the shield gives out.
Yeah, the heat. What? The Zoomer? Hey, what about us? Don't you think we could look for a safer route to Gull Citadel?
Look, I've released more cooling balloons into the tube, so you can use them to keep the temperature down. And don't forget to activate the teleport gate in the Yellow Sage's lab. We're counting on you.
Alright, let's do this. So it's much like that first area that we went through. Yeah, basically you just keep getting the cooling balloons and all that. Try not to go over active lava. And find all the scout flies you can, all 7. Alright. Alright, we're getting there. We're doing good. Let's do... Ooh, we got yellow.
The door's open. Let's get going.
Okay. It was either gonna be, alright, we're done there. It was either gonna be the heat that was gonna get me, or the, or falling into that lava. Alright, we can go ahead and get that. Scout fly, yes. Oh, why did I do that? Okay. Let's... So, I really haven't been, watching a lot of stuff lately. Oh my god. I'm watching the original Phineas and Ferb, because literally on the Switch 2 release date is also the next season of Phineas and Ferb, after I think a decade actually. It's gonna be good. I am excited. I loved watching the original Phineas and Ferb when I was a kid. It was really fun. The music, most of it was actually nice, Alright, did I just make a loop? I just made a loop. Okay. Oh no, I did not. I am literally just firing indiscriminately, and I almost have every single scout fly. I'm happy for that, though. Yes, I got it. Now we just need to get the hell out of here. That went a lot better than I thought it was gonna getting out of there. And once I can park. Bam, another power cell. Dang, we're doing good. Once we park, we need to go ahead and go over here and activate this teleport gate.
Hey, where's old Short, Green, and Wrinkly?
This is terrible. Father is missing. I think Gall and Maya may have kidnapped trapped him as well.
Relax, sweetheart. I got everything under control.
Under control? Lurker armies continue to grow across the land. The sages have been kidnapped. Gaul and Maya have gathered enough eco to complete their terrible plan. And to stop them, you're going to have to fight your way through their citadel.
Yeah. That about, sums it up.
You've got to rescue my father before it's too late. And Jack, be careful.
Yeah, we will be.
All right, so you heard her. Now that we've gotten through here, it is time to go through Gaul and Maya's Citadel to finally rescue all the sages. Okay. Ooh.
It's about time you two decided to show up.
Nice to see you, too. Do they have you mopping the floors now?
There's no time for jokes, Daxter. Gaul and Maya kidnapped us to sap our energies to power their abominable machine. It appears they have combined the functional remains of a precursor robot with scavenged artifacts from across the land. Then they added a few diabolical additions of their own, creating the one thing capable of opening the dark eco silos. If you can free the four of us, we can use our combined powers to break the force shield surrounding the robot before they use it to destroy the world.
Yeah, I've said it before. I really feel like, this somewhat remastered version of the game should have subtitles, especially when you're making videos like I am. But either way, as you heard him say, okay. We need to. This is where we will rescue every sage that we found, that we tried to find in here. Don't fall. Don't just stay in one spot. Literally, just run. Oh, I see how it works. With every pair that you touch, whatever color it gets on, the second one of it will fall. I actually like how that is. Alright, so this means you have a little bit of strategy. Alright, so let's do red. There. Okay, that could have gone a lot better, but still, that was pretty good. Alright, go through here. Let's do green, blue, blank, yellow, done. Oh. I was about to say, how am I supposed to get there? So we are less than 3 weeks away from the Switch 2 releasing. And I know I've said it 100 times, but I'll say it again. I'm excited. It's going to be part of a community when the next console releases. I actually got got my original, my Switch in Black Friday of 2018. I'd heard about it a little bit when I got it, but playing some of those games for the first time, such as Super Mario Odyssey, Mario Kart 8, South Park: The Fractured Butthole. Yes, I do have it for the Switch. Don't judge me. Or judge me all you want. I don't care. So, I mentioned it before to Matt and also in a previous recording. So, there's an anime series that everyone knows, one of the most popular ones out there right now, called Chainsaw Man. There's a character out there known as Power, the Blood Devil Fiend. She is inspired by, of all people, Eric Cartman. And honestly, I get it. And this is made by the guy that did Fire Punch. Never seen it, never read it. Although, like, I have the Shonen Jump app, and it's not available for me to read. Why am I missing this? Ugh. Alright. I'd say even with, you know, all the screw-ups we're doing, we're making really good progress on this game. We're more than 3/4 of the way through. We have we're getting close to going against the final bosses. And you know, we just need to get everything else that we can. And then we'll get started on my 3rd game, man. I can't believe that we're already getting to that point now. That's insane. You know what? I'm just not gonna bother. Okay. Here, that. Well, that was good, actually. Got 4 more to find. So there we go. Grab all these precursor orbs. All right.
Land on the next launcher! Don't miss the next launcher!
Alright, so now what we need to do is literally time our jumps. So that's gonna be a blast and a half for us. Okay, yes. And we're alright. Don't count your chickens. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Whoa! Oh man. Yes. Man, that went a lot better than I thought it was gonna. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this is to our first, yeah, our first Sage.
Who would have thought I'd live to see the day when I needed to be rescued by a boy and his muskrat? I'm gonna give Gall and Maya a little payback for this embarrassment. Then we'll see about cooking up some muskrat stew.
Alright, so we got ourselves our first Sage.
We need Blue Rico to charge this platform up.
Alright, there's our next Scout Fly. That was my bad. Alright, let's see what's next for us. Okay, done there. Got that already. Alright, let's go towards that one next. Okay. Alright, I'm pretty sure that's number 5. Dang. Alright, so we did good there, but we need to figure out a real way to solve this. So let's try red, yellow. Uh-huh, that did it. Good.
We got company, Jack! Lots of lurkers!
Yep, lots of lurkers, but luckily we got lots of yellow eco. Alright, we're almost there.
The door's open! Let's get going!
Alright, that went a lot better than I thought it was gonna. Okay. Yeah, that was my bad for staying on that end. Of course. Alright, so I need to say blue for last. Alright, so when you're doing this, save either blue or yellow for last. That will help a lot. Speaking of helping a lot, this is going to be enough precursor orbs for me to get every single one I need. Well, every single power cell that I need, you know, with the help of the precursor orbs. So that's great. Alright. Pretty sure that's saving the red sage eco. Well, red eco sage. Awesome.
You finally come to rescue me. Do you know how long I've been in here? What took you so long? And, what are your names?
I'm Daxter. He's Jack. He's with me.
Good job, Daxter. You're a real hero. You
stop Gaul from launching the robot, I'll use my eco power to help open the shield door.
So we got ourselves the red the red sage helping now. All right, but I also want to see if there's anything else because I don't see anything, but I still want to make sure. All right, I think we're good. All right. Alright, I guess we might as well try this one again. But I think the majority of the problem with this room is just the fact that I get too impatient when it comes to this. But you can also see that the rotation of this is like, yeah, predictable, but also erratic in a way. Because you see with this platform, see, better now. Alright, so now we wait and just wait for this platform to come back to us. Yes! Oh, thank God. I don't want to keep dying 9 times just to try to get back to this platform. You know, for PlayStation 2 platforms, I kind of like the little details they have in this, like, oh, I don't know, the way that that his little cape or cloak or whatever it is actually kind of flaps in the wind. Okay. I'm not gonna worry about opening that. Okay, here we go. Blue eco safe. Bam!
Good work, fellows. Old Samos was right about you. Great piles of precursor metal. That insidious mechanical creation must not be allowed to wreak its terrible havoc. I will try to actuate the shield door by eliciting a conduit of energy between myself and the vast portal below. Yeah. You do that. We'll, just go find more help. Weirdo!
And with that, we now have a path forward to Sage Samos. Just looking around, I don't see anything else. So it looks like on the way to Samos, that's how we get, yeah, that's how we go get the last scout fly. But before we go, I want to grab that bit of blue eco and get those orbs. Yep. That's how you do it. So just wait for them those to pass, and then we'll be good there. Whoa. Okay, good. I was scared for a moment. Oh. Oof. Fun as always. Can we actually get to Samos at the end of this episode? Or will I die 5 more times and be like, yeah, I'll just do it next time? Okay, there we go. No! Why did that happen? Yes! Oh man, that actually looks pretty cool. Don't get impatient, just go when it's your turn. Oh man, okay. We're close. Close to the end and close to saving Samos. There's our next. Heck yeah! Bam! Okay, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there it is. So we finally saved Samos, and we got every single precursor orb in Golem Citadel.
Well, boys, you're real heroes now. I'll combine my green eco power with the other 3 sages, and together we'll open the shield door surrounding the precursor robot.
Yeah, that sounds like a good start. And then after you guys open that shield, what are you gonna do about the robot?
Nothing, Daxter. We have to keep the shield open. It's up to you two to figure out how to destroy the robot.
Oh, great. I get to help the guy that turned me into a furball destroy the only person who can turn me back!
First, save the world. Then we'll try to convince Gaul to help Daxter.
You're too late, Samos. Once I possess limitless Dark Eco, I will have the key to creation itself.
This is madness! Releasing that much Dark Eco will destroy everything we know. Just look what it's done to you.
It has given us a beauty beyond anything you could understand.
Beauty? Have you two looked in the mirror lately?
Just wait until we open the silos, little one. You think short and fuzzy is bad.
And to think, you two traveled all this way for my help. Fools! Enjoy your front row seats to the recreation of the world!
Jack! Take the elevator up and stop that robot!
Well, guys, you heard them. In the next video, we are going to be fighting Gol and Maya with our giant precursor robot. Until then, this has been Chaos Cross. I'll see you guys in the next episode.